Good evening, Arlington sports fans. This is Sam Cafferson coming to you from the Red Gym at Arlington High School for the first dual meet of the season for the Spy Ponders versus Winchester Black and Red. This is a very crucial match for both teams because over the last 10 years or so, since Arlington came over to the Middlesex League and the league was divided between the Liberty and the Freedom Division, Winchester and Arlington have won every year. Arlington has won the last 6 years, ending a very long run for Winchester. Just one quick comment about what you just saw. That was a coin flip that begins at the captains representing the teams come out beginning of the match. Whoever wins a coin flip decides whether they want to take the odd or even matches in terms of which team has to produce their wrestler first. The reason that could be important is sometimes teams will juggle their lineups trying to get the best matchup that they can. We're opening at 106 pounds. Wrestling for Arlington is Sam Perriello. Wrestling for Winchester's Henry Wallace. Wallace is a returning league all-star, finished first at the recent Sons of Italy tournament in Wilmington, and is a pretty dominant wrestler. Perriello is a sophomore. This is his first season as a varsity wrestler. Wrestled 5 matches last week at the difficult Wakefield tournament, got 2 wins and his first varsity pin. I would suspect that Wallace will probably dominate this match. Winchester won the Sons of Italy tournament in a dominant fashion. However, it wasn't as difficult as the Wakefield tournament. The Wakefield tournament had several stronger teams in it. Wallace has just scored a takedown. A takedown is when the 2 wrestlers begin in a neutral position. One wrestler takes the other wrestler to the mat and is in control. There's been a major change in scoring this year, as a takedown is now 3 points as opposed to 2, which makes it more consistent with college folk-style wrestling rules. See, Wallace has a strong arm bar, trying to get a turnover of Perriello. The referee is warning the bottom wrestler he has to do something to improve his position. What Perriello needs to do is get his back end up, get his hips up. Now he's in a position where it could be pinned. The pin will give the Winchester team 16 points. And there's the pin. Not a surprising loss for Arlington here. Okay, now we turn our attention to a 113-pound match. Wrestling for Winchester is Kai Baccaro. Wrestling for Arlington was Sam Giancura. Giancura is a freshman. He's really a backup 106, but right now Arlington does not have a genuine 113. So I would suspect that Baccaro will dominate this match. Let's just say that Giancura has taken one for the team here. It's interesting, there are actually 4 wrestlers named Sam in the lineup tonight, which is endearing to me since my name is Sam. You see Baccaro goes right in for the takedown. Sam Giancura is going to have his hands full here. Caro get him on his back, going to get some back points here. Okay. I think what Coach Kevin Cummings of Arlington would prefer here is a tech fall rather than a pin. Tech fall would give Winchester 5 points, pin would give them 6. The Arlington coaches expected Winchester to dominate in these two weight classes, that was for certain. Neither wrestler seems to be doing much at this point. All right, they're outside the circle. I would suspect at some point the referee will probably warn the Arlington wrestler for stalling because he's simply not trying to improve his position. He's going to get a caution here for not setting up correctly. Yes, the referee holds up that right hand with a cup like a C. That's an indication, it's a caution. His hands need to be on in front of the line and his knees behind another line that's they're about a foot apart. Caro taking the action right to him. Referee looking very closely, seeing if there's a pin, but looks like Giancourt's left shoulder is up off the mat. Fighting the pin, doing a good job of it. It's a tough situation for a freshman. The kid has only been wrestling for a couple of weeks versus somebody who's been in the varsity lineup for a few years now. Caro finished third in the D1 Metro Central section last year, the same section that Arlington is in. The sectionals that Arlington won last year. Goes very, very quickly for that takedown. And the takedown's amounting to 3 points now. It's very important for wrestlers to be aggressive when they're in the neutral position. And it's also very important for the other wrestler to have a good counter or defense, because those points will rack up very, very quickly. And it looks like this match is over already as a technical fall has been scored. So Winchester will get 5 points and take an 11-0 lead. Okay, we now turn our attention to a 120-pound match. Wrestling for Winchester is Andrew Sim. Sim was a varsity wrestler for them last year at the same weight class. Did not place in the sectionals, but he took a third place last weekend at the Sons of Italy tournament. The Arlington wrestler is Cedric Daniel, one of Arlington's better wrestlers. Daniel was a sectional champ as a freshman at 106 pounds. Sectional champ at 113 pounds last year, and this year he's wrestling 120 pounds. Nice takedown there by Daniel. Daniel's a takedown machine when he wants to be. So what I expect here is that he will take his opponent down, let his opponent up, take him down again, basically taking 3 points in exchange for 1 each time. Every time Sim gets to his feet like now in a neutral position, that's a point. Every time Daniel takes him down, that's 3-point takedown. As I mentioned earlier, they've changed the rules, so there's going to be a lot more tech falls, a lot more takedown, a lot more wrestlers wrestling in neutral positions. That brings it in coinciding with the college rules that were recently changed just a couple of years ago. I think the thinking was they wanted to make it more exciting, and also that working for takedowns requires a lot more skill. You can see the wrestlers on the mat. If nothing's happening, nothing is happening. Daniel stepping out, trying to work a cradle here, or step through Turk. Sim doing good job. Now, I would suspect if he gets on his feet again that Daniel will let him go. So it's the end of the first period. Daniel pretty much controlling the tempo of this match. You see, it was Arlington's choice. They've chosen to defer to the third period, which is sort of typical. And Winchester's chosen down. I think they've done this because they saw that Daniel was having trouble getting Sim turned over. Once again, I suspect that Daniel will wrestle a little bit on the mat and then let him up. Yeah, he lets him up right away. Sim locking him up, trying to prevent Daniel from shooting. Sim on a single. It's Daniel trying to work defense here. I think he's in pretty good shape. Sim needs to rise up with that leg, and he doesn't. Daniel, nice shot, nice double shot. Smash double. Gets another takedown. Rolling up the points here. Certainly a pin or a tech fall here will bring Arlington back into the match. Team-wise, he's working for a cradle.
Let's go, Cedric!
He lets him go again, so once again, Daniel working for that takedown. There it is, another nice shot, good lift. Could have taken him right to his back there if he wanted to, if he noticed that arm that was hanging out. That was a bad move strategically by Daniel. He let him go with about 3 seconds left. All he had to do was hold him. And he seemed to be able to hold him when he wanted to. So it makes the tech fall a little bit more difficult. Daniel will have to be very aggressive in third period again, get some more takedowns, maybe some back points. All right, nice single shot, single leg shot. And he's going to let him go again, so he's going to work for the technical fall. There, nice double, and that's it. He gets 3 more points, and he gets a technical fall. So that makes the team score 11-5. It's still in Winchester's favor. Okay, now we turn to 126 pounds. Wrestling for Winchester is Jack Allen. Wrestling for Arlington is Akira Yamaguchi, Aki as he's called by his teammates. Allen has been around for a while, but he did not wrestle at the sectionals or at the Sons of Italy tournament last weekend. Yamaguchi is a senior. He's a 3-year varsity wrestler. Started at 113 and wrestled at 120 last year. Allen takes the initiative right here. Good one-leg attack. Allen has a nice Western leg ride there, trying to get a turnover. He has gotten a turnover. You see the referee making that signal with his arm. 2 sweeps, it gives the top wrestler 2 points. 3 sweeps gives him 3. 4 sweeps gives him 4, and that's a new rule change this year. Prior to this year, the most you could get putting your opponent on his back was 3 points unless you scored a pin. Yamaguchi trying to switch there, but he left his left arm behind. Actually, it's his right arm that he left behind. Allen seems to be overpowering him. One of the other rule changes this year is that the wrestlers will continue wrestling as long as one wrestler has one of his appendages, usually a foot, still inside the circle. Used to be at least 2 needed to be inside, and prior to that even knees had to be inside. But that's another rule that's made consistent with college rules and folk-style wrestling. Allen's got a strong cross wrist ride there. Yamaguchi needs to get his head up and get some movement from the bottom. There he is, he's on his feet. Allen kind of escorted him out. If he continues to do that, I think the referee will warn him for stalling. In a situation like this, the top wrestler is expected to keep his opponent in if he's on his feet, and the bottom wrestler is expected to stay inside the circle and work for an advantage. See how this plays out. See there, kind of a clear indication that Allen is forcing his opponent out. Yes, there's a stalling warning. Once an opponent gets on his feet, it's incumbent upon the wrestler to either return him to the mat or let him go. That's the end of the first period. Allen in control, but he's got that stalling warning, and that could play a part later in the match. Okay, Yamaguchi's going to choose neutral. Probably a good choice, considering that he was getting sort of hammered on the bottom. Allen's got a strong front headlock there. And Yamaguchi slides out of it. Nice defense there. Yamaguchi's got to become more aggressive on his feet if he wants to get it back into this match. Another nice single by Allen. Hipping over into it. One note about neutral wrestling, often when the wrestler makes a nice leg attack, if he stays on his knees, he cannot finish it, but if he comes up onto his feet, at least 1 foot, that's often an opportunity to finish that move. Too often you see wrestlers make a nice shot, stay on their knees, and they get stalled out. Yamaguchi's got separation, he's got a 1-point escape there. He makes a nice shot, but see, he's on his knees. If he doesn't get off his knees, he's not going to be able to finish this. Allen takes advantage, buries him underneath, takes advantage, spins around, gets 3 more points.
No.
Right now, it looks like Yamaguchi's getting overpowered. He's on his feet again. See Allen working him towards the edge of the mat. Referee's awarding the point to Yamaguchi. Allen not wrestling to bring him back to the mat. Seems to be forcing him out. End of the second period. Winchester chooses neutral. I think Winchester's going for the tech fall here. I think Arlington would be happy if Winchester scored only a tech fall here and not pin. Allen with that cross single, not always a very good move, but he seems to have a good hip movement to finish it. Got some back points as well, and that's the end of the match. Score of 17-2, and Jack Allen has scored another tech fall. So we've had 4 matches, 3 tech falls, and 1 pin. So you can see how the rule changes about takedowns really affected things. Now we turn to 132 pounds, and this will be one of the signature matches of the night. Wrestling for Arlington is junior Davi Dos Santos. Dos Santos was a Middlesex League Liberty Division All-Star at 126 pounds last year. His opponent is Eddie Donlin. Donlin was Middlesex Liberty Division All-Star at 132 pounds, which is what they're wrestling at right now. Donlin was second in the sectionals, and he won at the Sons of Italy tournament last weekend. Probably technically their best wrestler. Dos Santos finished second at the Wakefield tournament last weekend, wrestled a really good close final match against Adrian Lamb of Wakefield. Lamb was the state champ at Division III last year. It should be a close and exciting match.
Keep working,
Donlin taking the initiative. Dos Santos trying to get a leg in, try to get that stalemate maybe, and Donlin fights through it and gets the takedown. Two very good wrestlers here. We're at 132 pounds. Winchester leading by a score of 16-5 at this point. Not unexpected. There seems to be some there's a technical problem with the tape on the mat. This is a new mat. It hasn't been used before. It will only be used in competition, will not be used in practice. It's the first time Arlington boys have wrestled on this mat. They're trying to do here is close the gap and then tape it back up again. Apparently, because of newness of the mat, is having trouble holding the tape. Maybe the surface is just too slick.
Hey, Dub, stay tough, come on.
Wrestling matches come in sections. This one comes in 4 sections that fold up, so it's important that they be taped and held together. If there was a gap between the mats, somebody could really damage his knee. Okay. Donlin looking for a tilt here. Working the legs. Dos Santos doing a good job getting out of there. Once again, it looks pretty close. The Donlin escorting him off the mat, which is a penalty violation, could be a stalling violation. Dos Santos looking for a switch, but he's got his arm over the back. It's not where you want to be. He's got that ankle. If he can get his hips out from underneath, and time runs out. So we're at 126 pounds here. Just the 5th match of the night. Okay, Donlin chose bottom. Santos riding a spiral there, but he's a little too high. Now he's on his hip. Same problem he had in the first period. He's got to keep those hips up. Much better response that time. Dos Santos part of a fabulous junior class. Last year, 5 of the 6 league all-stars were sophomores. We're going to see a few more of those as the night goes on. Donlin on his feet, and he gets the escape there. Nice shot by Donlin, nice low single. Dos Santos' left arm has to get off his back there. That doesn't help him, and he's going to get a back exposure if he doesn't take it off. Now he's coming out of it. Possible reversal here. Referee's signaling. Dos Santos gets, I think he's got the reversal, although points have not been awarded yet because, yes, there's the 2 points for the reversal. Donlin working for a neutral situation. That's the end of the period. So Dos Santos did a good job of riding that out once he got the reversal. Okay, so it's Arlington's choice. Dos Santos chooses bottom. What he's hoping for here is probably an escape and a possible takedown. He's got his head down, needs to keep his head up. It's halfway up here. Donlin dropping to the leg. Gets a nice lift there. All right, Dos Santos comes out of it with the reversal. Still riding high though. Donlin is going to get the escape here. All right, that was a weird call, stalling on green on Arlington, when in fact all Dos Santos did was sprawl back. I don't see it. I mean, he's been both wrestlers have been intensely engaged throughout the match. Unlike Allen's match, I don't see any stalling by either wrestler here. Referees don't like wrestlers to be backing up when they're in neutral, but if one wrestler shoots on the other, you have to back up. Donlin getting in there. Dos Santos sprawling, fighting it, looking for a spin here. Got the front headlock, looking for a spin, hooking that leg in. But he goes over onto his hip. This will end up with Donlin getting a takedown. And there it is, impossible back points. Looked like a very promising situation a few seconds ago for Dos Santos, but Donlin capitalized, got the takedown, got the back points, and that'll probably seal his win. Nevertheless, a very exciting match. Two very solid wrestlers. Donlin trying for the pin here, trying to get that half Nelson turnover, but doesn't look like it's going to happen. And that's the end of the match. So Donlin wins by a score of 10-7. Strangely enough, the same score that Dos Santos lost to Lamb last Saturday at Wakefield. So Donlin takes a minor decision, so now Winchester's lead is 19-5. So Arlington has to climb back up a mountain here. We're 138 pounds. Wrestling for Winchester is Thomas Blake. Wrestling for Arlington is Amital Zur. Zur is a sophomore. This is his first varsity appearance in a dual meet. He wrestled varsity at the Wakefield tournament, came away without a victory.
Hey, your times. Come on, your time.
Nice shot, nice single shot. Let's see if he can finish it. He's got to get lift on it. Nope. Blake made a nice sprawl defense on that. Blake has a front headlock there, looking for the spin. Zur trying to break the grip. He breaks the grip, so neither wrestler scores there. Blake could have gotten 3 points if he was able to bring it back to the mat, but he wasn't. Nice shot again. Nice. No. Blake rolled through it. Zur does get the takedown. It was a nice shot, nice finish. Okay. He lets him up. Let's see if he can make another takedown here. You hear the coach is yelling, score another. Blake tying him up with that front head, trying to circle on it, and that's the end of the period. So it was a pretty good period for both wrestlers, particularly for Zur, who's a very inexperienced wrestler. Looks a lot more confident than he did over the weekend. Okay, we're going neutral here again. The new rules are definitely forcing wrestlers to spend more time in neutral position than on the mat, in what's known as the referee position, top or bottom. All right, Zur trying again. Now he has that front head again. He's got to drag out of that. He's got to clamp down on that right arm of Blake if he wants to get out of that. Blake not really working too much with it. All right, so Zur gets back to neutral, safety. So far, Zur has looked like the better wrestler on his feet, so I think he should be more aggressive, looking for takedowns. Another nice shot. See if he can finish. Nice throw over by Blake, but Zer gets the takedown. Right now, he seems to be the better wrestler on his feet, and that's where you would want him. Trying to get some wrist control here, maybe throw in a half. All right, lets him go. If he's going to do that, he's got to keep attacking in neutral. Keep trading 1 point for 3. Blake with a good underhook there. See if he can turn it up. And that's the end of the period. We got a very close match here. See what Winchester chooses. Winchester chooses bottom. I would suspect that Zer will wrestle only for a brief period on top and then let his opponent go to neutral. Trying a front trip here. Drop down to the leg. He's got to lift that leg if he wants to bring his opponent back down. All right. And there's a reversal on Blake's part. Now Zer has to work from the bottom. He's hanging his head. That's often a sign of fatigue. Both wrestlers have to improve their situation or the referee will call them for stalling. Blake trying to force that half Nelson, and Zer is warned for stalling there. Now he's on his feet. Good return by Blake. Rear heel trip return. All right, he's letting him up. No, he's... Blake gets that takedown. That'll knot the score. Very short time left. Okay, the score is 7-7, and we'll go to overtime. First overtime is 1 minute. Whoever gets a takedown within that minute wins the match. Sudden victory. Zer's been strong on his legs, but he looks tired. Blake's got that shot in there. He's got that single leg. And he gets a takedown and wins the match at 10-7. I think Amatal Zer wrestled a really good match here, but he just kind of ran out of gas. Now we turn our attention to 144 pounds. Winchester wrestlers, Caleb Kohlberg, Arlington wrestler, is Sam Logan.
Let's go, Sam. Your stuff, Sam.
Logan is a junior, part of that great junior class, and also another Sam. Logan won one match at the Wakefield tournament, lost the match, and then had to default out due to potential headache, which may not have been a concussion. As it turned out, it was not a concussion. Kohlberg went 2-2 at the Sons of Italy tournament. Nice shot, nice takedown by Sam Logan.
Work him. Hey, look where his leg is.
Arlington needs to get back into this match right now. They're down 22-5. But they have some strong wrestlers through these next couple of weight classes. Okay. Logan working a suitcase tilt here. Nicely done. Got 3 points. Two points. Okay. Okay, Logan probably try to go back to that cross wrist and then maybe the suitcase again. That's the end of the period. Okay, Logan looking very strong. There will be 4 dual meets at home in the Red Gym this year, and then that'll be the end of the Red Gym. As this part of the high school will be demolished after the new athletic wing is open. Logan working ball and chain here. Kohlberg muscling out of it. And he's going to try that suitcase again, but he lost the ball and chain. Now he's trying for a near side cradle. There's a warning against the Winchester wrestler. He has that suitcase again. He's got back points. Okay, got 4 that time. This is the best top wrestling I've seen so far tonight. Logan really controlling on the top. Another warning and a point for Logan. Warning against the Winchester wrestler for not doing anything on bottom. And they're out of bounds. Winchester wrestler looks a little fatigued at this point. It's only halfway through the second period. Logan doing a good job controlling that inside arm. Once again, the Winchester wrestler's cuddling up. If he doesn't do something, he's going to get another stalling warning. All right, it's the end of the second period. Logan definitely in control of this match. He's going to go neutral. If he gets a winning margin more than eight points or more, then that constitutes a major decision, and it's 4 points rather than 3 for a minor decision. I'm surprised the Winchester wrestler isn't getting warned for stalling more, because he's really just cuddling up and not doing anything. The referee is now talking to him. Logan looking for a cradle here. All right. At some point, he may just let him go and work takedowns.
He's got a minute. Find something.
I really think the Winchester wrestler deserves another stalling call here. The referee keeps talking to him, but he's not raising any fingers. There it is. There's another point for Logan. Another stalling call would be 2 points, and after that, it would be a disqualification. I think Logan's doing his job, stepping out, trying to get something that will expose his opponent's back. Maybe he'll try a suitcase again here. We're inside a minute, and he has a commanding lead.
Short time.
Maybe he'll just ride him out. He's trying a cradle, but all right, he gave up the 1 point. Kohlberg suddenly has come alive, and that's the end of the match. Logan wins by a score of 14-4, which is a major decision, gives Arlington 4 more points. So now the team score is 22-9. We turn our attention now to 150-pound weight class. Wrestling for Winchester is Joe Ficasiello, and wrestling for Arlington is one of their junior captains, Daniel Carrera. Carrera very quickly off with a takedown. Carrera did not wrestle at the Wakefield tournament, so this is his first competition of the season. Daniel did a lot of off-season wrestling, including going to some national tournaments, so expect big things from him this year. Looking for a tilt here. Yes, yes.
Hold him.
You get 2 or 3. Let's see what the referee, three. The referee gives him 3 points. Now he's got an arm bar and he's running him over. And there's a pin. So Arlington scores its first pin of the night. Daniel Carrera, Captain Carrera, and team score is now 22-15 in Winchester's favor. Okay, we now come to 157-pound weight class. Winchester wrestlers Miles Conlon, and the Arlington wrestler is Sam Neal, the 4th of Arlington Sams. Neal was a sectional winner last year, and he finished second at the Wakefield tournament last week.
Run it.
He's running cradle here. Winchester started out strong in the lower class, and Arlington coming back through the middle weights now. Neal with a nice dump. Looking for another cradle, another turnover. working on that cradle. Now, turn his attention to something else. Neil won a match at the Wakefield tournament last weekend by a score of 29-15. It's more scoring than sometimes you see in the whole team. He's got his opponent on his back here, getting back points.
Let's go, Sam. Hey, hold him.
And that's the period.
Keep it up, Sam. Let's go. Keep it moving.
Neil clearly in charge in this match. They will go neutral here. Nice shot, nice dump. Took 2 moves to finish. He's keeping that arm, take his opponent right to his back. It's got a good half Nelson there. There's the fall, Conlon. So Sam Neal scores another pin for Arlington. That's 2 in a row. And that brings them right back into this competition. Score is now 22-21 in favor of Winchester. We turn our attention to 165 pounds. The Winchester wrestler is Ilya Malik, and the Arlington wrestler is Leo Fenoloso. Malik was a sectional champ at this weight last year, but he hasn't been wrestling yet. And Fenoloso was 3rd place in the sectionals last year at 170 pounds. He's dropped down now to 165. This should be a good match. Nice move by Malik. Fenoloso fights out of it, gets neutral again. Pushing off on the hips, trying to free himself from that hook. It's a key match here. Nice takedown by Fenoloso. Got some back points, almost. Yeah, he's got the half in. Leo's a senior, but it's only his 2nd year wrestling, but he just has turned himself into an excellent wrestler in a very short period of time. And dropping down a weight class has really helped as well. Trying to work that corkscrew, gets Malik on his back. This is big. This is huge. Once again, going to that corkscrew. Trying to get some back points here, and that's the end of the first period. Very, very good performance by Fenoloso. Particularly since Malik was the sectional champ at this weight last year. Excuse me, he was the sectional champ at 157, not 65.
Hey, Leo, work your stuff.
There's a nice shot by Fenelasso. He's got the takedown and back points. He had that 1 foot in. If he'd been able to keep that in, he might have gotten the pin, but that right foot slid out. As I mentioned earlier, with the new rules, if you can keep just one foot in, just one toe in, you can score a pin outside the circle. Working off the spiral ride. I'm telling you, Malik has historically been a formidable wrestler, but Fenelasso is controlling this match. This is a crucial match. If Arlington wins here, could seriously turn the tide. All right, we're going neutral.
Come on, Leo.
Malik looking for something big here as a warning. One of the wrestlers jumped the whistle. I think it was Malik. The only way Malik can get back in this is with some kind of throw, and if I were Fenelasso, I wouldn't be locked up in that situation. I would try to wrestle non-tie. Either that or be shooting, which has worked for him throughout.
Come on, Leo, your stuff.
Surprised that Malik isn't being more aggressive here. Fenelasso has a strong lead, and Malik needs to get back into this match. Now he's got something that looks like a throw, and it is a throw. Fenelasso walked into that throw. He has to get off his back. Pin here by Malik will just about seal it for Winchester. Looks like Fenelasso is going to get out of it. So you can see that Malik's keeping his right foot in, and that's the end. That's it. Wow. Fenelasso had a big lead, and he walked right into a throw. That's just bad thinking, bad planning. Big win for Arlington because it puts them up for the first time tonight with a score of 24-22. Boy, that was a heartbeat away from a big loss. Okay, we come to 175 pounds. Wrestling for Winchester's Luka Kovacev, and wrestling for Arlington is Donnie Felksuti. Winchester wrestler was not a sectional place winner last year, but he did not place at the Sons of Italy. Went 2-2 in both tournaments. Felksuti won a couple of matches at the Wakefield tournament, but did not place. So we go back and forth here. Like a typical Arlington Winchester face-off. Three more matches after this one. Not much action going on here. Nice snap down by Varsity, but he's got to take advantage. Actually got caught trying to circle. Takedown right at the buzzer. And we'll go neutral again. We're at 175 pounds here. Neither wrestler really bringing much aggression into this match. Varsity trying some kind of odd trip there. It's another one of those examples where a decent shot cannot be finished if the wrestler remains on his knees. Referee's talking to Varsity on the bottom. Kovachev looking for a cradle here. Arlington wrestler has to do some work on the bottom. Try to get to his feet. Okay. It's a warning. Actually, it was a warning against, yes, it was a warning against the Arlington wrestler for not being active. Arlington chooses neutral. Varsity's got to up the action here if he wants to get back into this match. Another good shot, but he's still on his knees. He's got to be able to get off his knees and finish that. Kovachev comes out front, neutralizes it. Now he's looking for a head spin. If he can tuck that arm, he's going to get around. Varsity doing what he's supposed to do, which is keep facing, but he's flattened out now. And Kovachev gets the takedown. Varsity not showing much on the bottom in this match.
Donnie, get out!
He already has a stalling warning,
Donnie, get out!
being urged to get on his feet. If he can't get on his feet, he's not going to be able to get any points.
Get out! Get out!
Stalled out on a sit out there.
Donnie, fight! Let's go, Donnie! Donnie, fight!
Okay, there's a point for Winchester. Second stalling call against Varsity. And that's the end of the match. So Kovacic wins by a score of 10-1, which is a major decision. So for that brief moment, Arlington was in the lead, but now Winchester goes back into the lead by a score of 26-24. We now turn our attention to the 190-pound weight class. Aiden Aronian is wrestling for Winchester, and Emile Lemire wrestling for Arlington. Lemire moving up 2 weight classes this year. Lemire finished 5th at the Wakefield tournament. Aronian did not wrestle at the sectionals last year. He finished 3rd at the Sons of Italy tournament last weekend. So both these wrestlers placed at tournaments last week. Lemire tends to be a very successful neutral wrestler. This is a really tight match.
Emile, fake and snap!
Any kind of a win in this match by Arlington would put them up again. Aronian trying to get that snap down. Winchester wrestles very effective at using that head work, collar ties, taking time off the clock, snapping their opponents. Now he has a Russian armbar. Front headlock. Aronian 3/4 of the way around the corner. Just has to lift that leg, and he's got the takedown, and he does score the takedown. So the first 3 points of the match are scored by the Winchester wrestler. Lemire gets escape. And that's the end of the first period. Winchester defers to Arlington. I would suspect Arlington will go neutral, yes. Lemire's got to pick up the action in neutral.
Come on, Emile! Emile, get moving, come on!
Lemire not doing much in neutral, and this is really his strong suit. This is his strong position. Not able to finish that shot. Pretty good shot, but not able to finish it. And Haronian gets the takedown.
Emil, let's go. Come on.
Lemire is a junior, part of that terrific junior class, several of whom are in this lineup.
Hey, do something.
All right, it's the end of the second period. Winchester in control so far. Lemire needs to get some takedowns here. This is a crucial match. There's the finally there's the Lemire shot. He's got a Western hook in, trying to work something. I suspect he's going to let him go and try to take him down again some point here. Let's see if the Arlington coaches suggested he cut his opponent. All right, he'll let him go here. Now Lemire needs a takedown if he has any expectation of winning this match. Time running out. There's a shot. Will he keep it in? He keeps it in. I think if he just settled there and kept one of his legs in, he would have won this match. Short time now. See if Lemire can control it. It's up by one. And Lemire wins by a score of 8-7. Excuse me, 7-6. That last takedown was the crucial one. Quite a comeback. So Arlington jumps ahead by 1 point. Score now 27-26. The next match is at 215 pounds. Wrestling for Winchester is Sean Garrett. Wrestling for Arlington is Max Sanders. Sanders is a senior, but it's only his second year, and it's his first year as a varsity wrestler. Garrett was wrestling at 190 last year for Winchester. Finished fourth in the recent Sons of Italy tournament in Wilmington.
Max, your stuff. Come on.
This is going to be a test for Sanders, as Garrett has a little bit more experience than he does. All right. Garrett's got that turn the corner there. He's going to get the takedown. No, not yet. Sanders doing a great job of getting back on his feet, forcing Garrett to let him go. Looked like Garrett had a sure takedown there. He just wasn't able to finish it off. What Arlington cannot afford here is for Sanders to get pinned.
Wrestling in, Max.
Neither wrestler showing a lot. Sanders backing up. That will get him a stalling call if he continues to do that. All right. Garrett taking bottom here. Sanders trying to drive in that arm bar. Getting awfully high there, though.
Come on, Max. Cross face. No. No. Cross face, Max.
Sanders doing a pretty good job of riding here, but he's showing something. All right, Garrett's on his feet. It's the first points of the match. Sanders keeps backing up. He's going to get whacked for stalling. Sanders won his first varsity match at the Wakefield tournament where he finished sixth, got a pin. Garrett definitely taking the action to Sanders. And that stalling call. Garrett looking for a throw. He's got that overhook. Trying to set up a throw with it. But Sanders is just parrying what he's doing, but he's not initiating anything on his own. And we'll go neutral again for another period, see what happens. All right, Garrett's got that big takedown there. He's got Sanders on his back. And they go out of bounds. That was a big move for Garrett. 3 points on the takedown, 4 points on the back. Now gives him an 8-0 lead, which if it were to finish at that score, it would be a major decision, putting Winchester back in front. It's always a close contest between Winchester and the Spy Ponders. Garrett's got that leg in. Garrett looking to stack him up, but Sanders is not going. Sanders trying to work to his feet. Garrett hanging on that ankle. Sanders trying to work to his feet. I think the referee was about to warn Garrett for stalling because all he did was head leg in. But as a warning against red, point for Garrett, for Sanders. So Garrett will win by a major decision, but there was no fall, no tech fall, so Winchester will get 4 points, and they will go back into the lead by a score of 30-27. Now we turn to the 285-pound weight class. The Winchester wrestler is Omar Alasta. The Arlington wrestler is Brady Beckenuse. Beckenuse did not wrestle at Wakefield because he was unable to make the 285-pound weight class. Alasta got the takedown there, lets Beckenuse up. Beckenuse, nice throw by for a takedown. Brady pins here. Arlington will win the meet by 3 points. He's trying to power half here. Beckenuse was Liberty Division MVP last year. Only lost 2 matches, one in the sectional finals and one early in the season. Placed at the States, placed at the All-States, placed at the New England. Junior captain. Beckenuse wins by a decision, a simple, minor decision. The score will be tied. If he wins by fall, Arlington will win by 3 points. He's got that bar arm in. If he sits through that, pin here will win it. Costa. Beckenuse adjusting his position. Referee looking closely. Looks like the shoulder's down. There's the pin. So Brady Beckenuse scores the pin on the final match, giving Arlington a 3-point win over Winchester. And another exciting dual meet between these two Middlesex League powers. Why, what a night. So a great way to open the season. Interestingly, most years this match would be at the end of the season. For the last couple of years, they've opened the season. And even though both teams looked a little rusty, it's a very exciting night, very exciting. And a good win for Arlington. The boys shaking it out now. Good way to open the season, gotta say that. Everybody was on weight for a change too, which has been a problem going forward. Right now, Arlington is carrying 73 wrestlers, an extraordinary number, 27 of whom are freshmen. So the future looks very, very bright, and a lot of the top wrestlers on this team are juniors. So this is Sam Cafferson coming from the Red Gym, which in a short time will be no more, and thanking all of you for watching.